Shalom. First and foremost, and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakodash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father when he calls God. And his name in Hebrew means he exists. And Yahushua's name is the only begotten Son, who the word only calls Jesus Christ. And his name in Hebrew means he delivers. By Hashem is in the name, for Kakodash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone as well. Peace and blessings to the sarcasms pushed forward in the truth of the four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom to brothers and keep pushing. And a double shalom to this like this, looking like the other nations that are struck with them. I want to say shalom to brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dewey from Jimmy Line, St. Louis Camp. I'm going to come back with another video. And I'm going to entitle this The History of St. Nicholas. Okay, because today is what so-called Christmas. And another name for Santa Claus is Saint Nick. You know, that's what they call him. Okay, but Christmas is pagan. You know, goes back into ancient African deity paganism. You know, sun god worship. But I was just gonna bring out a little history on Saint Nicholas. Okay, because Saint Nicholas was an actual person that existed. And we believe that he was a Jake. Okay? So, Saint Nicholas says, Saint Nicholas flourished 4th century Myra, Lycia, Asia Minor, near modern Demre, Turkey. Western feast day, December 6th. Eastern feast day, December 19th. Was one of the most popular minor saints commemorated in the Eastern and Western churches, and now traditionally associated with the festival of Christmas. In many countries, children receive gifts on December 6th, St. Nicholas Day. He is one of the patron saints of children and of sailors. Right? So Nicholas's existence is not attested by any historical document, you know. And that just probably just lets you know that it actually happened. Okay, because the scriptures or any type of form of Israelite history, it don't need to be I guess in just regular history, you know what I'm saying? Because the Bible proves itself, you know, because we Israelites, we always been separate from you other nations. We don't need the validity of you other nations' research to prove that we was empowered, that we existed, okay? Or when we took y'all down, and vice versa, when y'all took us down, you know? Well, of course, you gonna put that in your history, you damn devils. Because you want to look good and want to make it like you the victor. Okay, let's keep reading. It says, so nothing certain is known of his life except that he was probably Bishop of Myra in the 4th century. According to tradition, he was born in the ancient Lycian seaport city of Patara, and when young, traveled to Palestine and Egypt. Right? Yeah, I wonder why. You know, because he was an Israelite. That's why. He became Bishop of Myra soon after returning to Lycia. He was imprisoned and likely tortured during the persecution of Christians by the Roman Emperor Diocletian, but was released under the rule of Constantine the Great. He may have attended the first council, right? So yeah, so persecution of Christians, which is basically the persecution of Jews. Okay, and who are the Jews? So-called black people. All right. So yeah, Emperor Diocletian. Right? So yeah, that's him right there. Of course, he's an Edomite. Diocletian. So born 245 CE, which is really, you know, because this is after 70 AD. Okay, because the Byzantine Empire came in 325 AD. I wish I got that pulled up. But, Khan. And that all started 70 AD. Titus and Vespasian and his son Titus Salakia. Right? That was the persecution of the Jews, right? So he may have attended the first council of Nicaea at 325, right? So 1305 AD, where he allegedly struck the heretic Arius in the face. He was buried in the church at Myra, and by the 6th century, his shrine there had become well known. In 1087, Italian sailors or merchants stole his alleged remains from Myra and took them to Bari, Italy. This removal greatly increased the saint's popularity in Europe, and Bari became one of the most crowded of all pilgrimage centuries. Nicholas' relics remain enshrined in the 11th century Basilica of San Nicola at Bari, though fragments have been acquired by churches around the world. In 2017, researchers dated one such relic fragment, a piece of hip bone from a church in the United States, and confirmed it to be from the 4th century. Right? So they're saying that that's probably one of his bones. I'm gonna read just a little bit more, then I'm gonna hop into some more history. Nicholas's reputation for generosity and kindness gave rise to legends of miracles he performed for the poor and unhappy. He was reputed to have given marriage dowries of gold to 3 girls whom poverty would otherwise have forced their lives of prostitution, and to have restored to life 3 children who had been chopped up by a butcher and put in a tub of brine. Alright, so damn. You know. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but we know that the Israelite man, he always had spiritual power. You know, maybe the Lord might have did give him some spiritual power, you know. Because the Lord is always with his men. The Lord about to do that again. You know, it's give his men spiritual power. Okay. It says, in the Middle Ages, devotion to Nicholas extended to all parts of Europe. He became the patron saint of Russia and Greece, of charitable fraternities and guilds, of children, sailors, unmarried girls, merchants, and pawnbrokers, and of such cities as Freiburg in Switzerland and Moscow, right? Because, like, over there in Russia, you know, Moscow, right? They got certain icons in the churches, you know, and it's basically showing like all those saints, even Howard Shah as dark skinned. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. Alright, so you got the Russian icons. They making this look more like a so-called white man now. There's a lot of the modern art, some of the ancient art, right there. Most people are more dark skinned. See, like they lightening up the images now. Boy, he saw something else, man. Yeah, another form of iconoclasm. Because yeah. But let's get back to the article. It says thousands of European churches were dedicated to him. One built by the Roman Emperor Justinian I at Constantinople, now Istanbul, as early as the 6th century. Nicholas' miracles were a favorite subject for medieval articles and liturgical plays, and his traditional feast day was the occasion for ceremonies of the boy bishop, a widespread European custom in which a boy was elected bishop and reigned until Innocents' Day, December 28th, right? It's probably where they get, bar mitzvah. Like so-called Jewish, they become a man at 13. Okay, but this was doing around that time because you had the Council of Nicaea. It was basically like it introduced paganism into the church, so it made them one and the same. So yeah, so the Council of Nicaea, like where all religions were basically made into one. And just a little history. So yeah, the Byzantine Empire. You got the date, so May 11th, 330 AD. So after, let's say Christ, but after our Lord died. And so the fall of the Western Roman Empire was 476 AD, because you had the split of the Roman Empire and the Byzantine, because like the word Byzantine means like underhand. So characterized by deviousness or underhand procedure. So Byzantine. So yeah, so the Byzantine Empire. Because you had Jake that was ruling the eastern part of Rome, and Esau was ruling the western part. So it said Istanbul. So I got Istanbul right here. So formerly known as Constantinople, is the largest city in Turkey, serving as the country's economic, cultural, and historic hub. The city straddles the Bosporus Strait, lying in both Europe and Asia, and has a population of over 15 million residents, comprising 19% of the population of Turkey. Istanbul is the most populous European city and the world's 15th largest city. The city was founded as Byzantium, right? So in the 7th century BCE by Greek settlers from Megara, right? So it's in, so yeah, they got the date right here. So in 330 CE, the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great made it his imperial capital, renaming it as New Rome, right? And then as Constantinople, right? After himself in 1930, the city's name was officially changed to Istanbul. The Turkish rendering, which I don't know what that means, but yeah, it's Romanized because Istanbul, because Esau changing the names because Esau knows the history of our people, and that sounds like something that a Jake would do, Saint Nicholas, giving and doing right, because man, you Edomites, you ain't giving nobody shit, all right? You just take it and sell it, and you steal and sell shit, like even like everything that you got, you stole it. All right, it's like a nigga coming to your crib and steal all your shit and then try to sell it back to you. You can get it back, but you just gotta pay me for it first. Some nigga shit. Right? And just doing a little bit of research about the Roman emperors. Okay, because they got and this is before the time of Saint Nick. Right, this is when Jake was still in Rome. So yeah, Nerva was actually the first black Roman emperor. All right, I know a lot of people say Septimius Severus, which is not true. Right, Septimius Severus came, but about a few decades later. All right, it's the first non-emperor died of natural causes. Right, you know, he was actually a Jake. Okay, from Carthage. All right, in the same city that Hannibal came out of. So you got him, Nerva, and you had a few other ones, Trajan, Hadrian. You had I don't know about this guy right here, Antonius Pius, but then you had Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was definitely a Jake. That's the most famous one. You know, he's supposed to be like one of the most wisest, right? You know, they still even quoting his quotes today. And then go on YouTube, you have Marcus Aurelius quotes. You know, but yeah, these are all Hellenized Jakes, right? That ruled during the Roman Empire, but then like later, when the Roman Empire split, you know, like under this man right here, Septimius Severus. Let me see if I can pull it up. Fact. He was a black Roman emperor, all right, from Carthage, right? And that's him right there. But you know they're gonna always try to make him like not a Negro. You know what I mean? Cause Esau the king of whitewashing everything, right? What's that snap, right? The Black Legacy of Rome, Black Wall, Saint Media. You know, I never want to give Jake his credit. They always want to write you off, you know. You had another guy, Hannibal, in which this is actually in Hebrew, actually. So yeah, Hannibal. This is before um, like the full establishment of the Roman Emperor, right? So Hannibal. So this is way before. It said between 183 and 181 BC was a Carthaginian general and statesman who commanded the forces of Carthage in their battle against the Roman Republic during the Second Punic War. Right? So they got the Hebrew characters. I wonder where they got that from, right? So Hannibal, right? So Hannibal, right? Which I don't know the meaning of that, but his name is Hebrew, as we can see that. So you got the let's see if I can. It's an Apple computer. So you got the Ka, the Na, the Ba, the I, and the La. So Han Na Baal. Baal. Right? So you had a lot of Jakes that was around the area, man. Yeah, and you say you didn't notice. You just don't want it to come out, though. Right? So Hannibal was a common Semitic Phoenician Carthaginian personal name, right? So Semitic, right? So really, it's Shem, because there's no such thing as Shemitic, right? Because right, because you had this Syrophoenician woman, right, which grew up in Africa, but she was an Israelite, but she just made her way in the Holy Land because she knew that she was Israelite. You know, when Yahushua healed her. Matter of fact, I think it was her daughter. It's going to happen to some of these scriptures. Let me see if I can find it. Office. Yeah. I'm going to have to Google it. So it's one in Mark 7. U version. Right. You got it in the NIV. So Yahushua honors the Syrophoenician woman's faith. Yahushua left that place and went to the vicinity of Tyre. He entered a house and did not want anyone to know it. Yet he could not keep his presence secret. In fact, as soon as she heard about him, a woman whose little daughter was possessed by an impure spirit came and fell at his feet. The woman was Greek, all right, so Greek-speaking Jew, born in Syrian Phoenicia, all right. She begged Yahushua to drive the demon out of her daughter. First, let the child eat all they want, he told her, for it is not right to take children's bread and toss it to the dogs. Lord, she replied, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. Then he told her, for such a reply you may go. The demon has left your daughter. Right? So yeah, she was humble. Right? And that's that version. Right? And when he had come to her house, she found the demon going out and her daughter lying on the bed. Alright, so come. Alright, so we go into the blue letter. Well, shit, maybe they might have changed it, because, like, Esau Edom changing. He changing shit because he's losing. Let's see if we still got it. So yeah, Mark the 7th chapter, on the 28th verse. Oh, was it Greek? Syrophoenician. Hellenist, right? So a Hellenist, a Greek woman, a Gentile woman, not a Jew. Oh, man, you saw something else, man. Cause like
Strong's G 1674, Hellenis.
Right. So let's go to Galatia. It's using noise in the background. So Helen. Right.
Strong's G 1672. Helene. Helene.
Helen. Right. So Greek either by nationality or the native of the mainland or the Greek islands and colonies. In a wider sense, the name embraces all nations not Jews that made the language customs. I learned of the Greeks they're wrong. See? Still changing shit. So yeah, embraces all nations not Jews. I thought it embraced all nations. I mean, that's a contradiction in itself. You know, like, can a Jew be a Greek? Of course they can. If they born in that land, I mean, you just said it. You know? But yeah, that's why we got the prophets here to let you know what's going on. And to and to let you know. Like yeah, like Greek was like a common term. You know, it's like saying like you an American. Like which I'm an American. You know, I was born in the States. So that makes me an American, right? But I'm an Israelite by my ethnic background. All right? So-called black man. Okay? See, it's all a play on words, man. But yeah, we already know. So James 1. James is certain of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Mashiach to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad reading. Right, so that's who Paul was going to. Paul was going to scattered tribes, you know, because Paul was sent. Okay. Even tell you that in the book of Acts, the 10th chapter. Right? And that's before the disciples had it. Okay, because Yahweh Shah revealed that to Paul. You know, to go and teach into the Gentiles that were scattered. You know, you had Jakes that were scattered all throughout the land. John 7:35. This is John 7:34, and it reads, "You shall seek me and shall not find me, and where I am, thither you cannot come." Then said the Jews among themselves whether he will go that we should not find him. Whether he go into the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles, right? So dispersed, right? So the Israelites which are scattered abroad, okay? Because we lost our heritage, man. Jeremiah 17:4. Thou shalt discontinue from thy heritage. You know? But the Lord is bringing us back now. Okay? Matthew 10:5. These 12 Yahweh sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and enter any city that Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right? So, I mean, that's clear right there. Right? Well, you know, I just wanted to bring out that history. And hope you brothers and sisters got something out of it. All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Shalom and the Bible Ball.